Rob and Nas is the biggest game in YouTube basketball, easily. And I think both of them deserve the paycheck that needs to be put behind that game. And I'm
style, chop a style, chop a style.
I mean, it's tough. You see, like, there's a ton of criticism that happens of like, hey, you know, we want to see certain matchups happen because there's a big fascination with like seeing the best guys play the best guys, and I understand it. I'm also interested in that as well. I think that the YouTube basketball scene is still so early on that if we do obsess with just making the best guys play the best guys, it's going to limit the amount of fans that are coming into the space. Because if you look at it, like I was sharing in the Discord, I was sharing screenshots in the Discord about like how many subscribers certain videos bring in. And I was showing videos from the Chapter 2 Season 1 season. I think Day Day and Zae was an example. So we delivered Day Day and Zae, and that video brought in, I think, 260 new subscribers. And that's 260 new fans coming into the space that might find out about all of these players, that might find out about all of the platforms, that might want to become paying customers to the space. And then we looked at Ryan versus Moon from San Francisco.
You better not tell me 1,000.
17,000.
What?
Juan versus Cam.
No, wait, time out. Stop. 17,000 people subscribe from Ryan versus Moon.
I'm gonna pull up the graphic, or I'm gonna pull up the actual like YouTube studio so you can see it. Our focus right now is let's bring as many fans into this space as possible because that's what's going to ultimately grow it the biggest. I think with Nas and Rob, the one thing that I want to be very, very careful of, and I want to also, I'm only going to bring it out because it's an example that I feel is it's needed to be understood by the fans.
Yeah.
Nas and Rob is Ball is Life East Coast squad versus West Coast squad. And when that game got delivered, 5v5 space went very stale. And I think that at the time it was not foundationally strong enough to support what is next. And the only way to really support what is next after that game, Rob and Nas is the biggest game in YouTube basketball, easily. And I think both of them deserve the paycheck that needs to be put behind that game. And I'm not just talking about like, sorry, it's not just a paycheck. It needs to be produced a certain way. It needs to tell the story of YouTube basketball. It needs to dive deeper than just like, let's interview them, let's give them a day in the life. No, like it needs to be a culmination of everything that's happened in YouTube basketball. And I want the fans to understand, like, be patient with that because those two players have played a huge factor in how this space got to where it is. And the last thing that I would want to do is rush that. And I know everybody wants to see it, but if you do it too soon, it's going to be the second coming of what that East and West game was.
Yep.
Damn.
I just came back from the gym. Yep, from the weight room. Now I'm gonna go to the court tonight. Go hoop. That's every day. You feel me? Every day type. So I'm really just trying to get my mental right, man. That's it. People don't be understanding, bro. You gotta fight through them days where you don't feel like doing shit, man. When your mental all fucked up, you gotta just keep going. Cause ain't nobody gonna care, bro. You just gotta keep pushing. You know what I mean? Keep pushing and stay positive. That's the main thing. Keep the main thing, and maintain.
Hey, one thing I hate the most is when people be like, grind in silence. I don't like that shit. Why would you do that? Why would you not bring your people with you? Why would you not show people the blueprint? Why not bring people with you and show them how you did it? Like, why not? And then, like, that's like gatekeeping. Like, that shit lame as hell, bro. Like, I don't know. Then again, I'm different. But I try to get in the habit of consistency. Try to get in the habit of posting because you like what you posting. You don't always got to be popping or something to post. People who wait for that shit, y'all gonna wait until your life opens.
Good morning, world. I'm just here to say, hope y'all have a blessed day. I'm here to explain real quick what the MEFT is about, and that's men expressing feelings and trauma, right? A lot of times when we grow up, men are taught to stay tough, not to really express their feelings, not to really, deal with their emotions the correct way, not to cry and things like that, right? And we all know what that can turn into as you get older, right? So we are just trying to create a group that allows men to have a safe place to express their feelings, to express their emotions, to express things that they traumatized by, things that they're struggling with, and maybe someone in the group or the group collectively can help come up with better solutions, things like that. Or sometimes we just want to have a listening ear. You know what I mean? So that's the goal. We know it might not start out really heavy because we know it's going to take a while for people to get comfortable with things like that. But that is the goal, for the group. So if you know anybody out there that this could be, good for, let them know, what I'm saying? Shoot us the email so we can get your name down so we can get you through. We can send you the, the NDA. The NDA is just basically just want you to sign and just basically say that, you cannot repeat or, discuss things that were shared in the group, in the meetings and things like that. So looking forward to seeing you guys next weekend on November 2nd from 7 p.m. to 9. When you register and you get your name in, you'll get the location. This will not be a recorded event. This is not for content and things like that. This is real life work we're trying to help a lot of men with across the world. So, bang.
I've always tried to walk the line between us. So pay no mind to my pride. I don't need it.